Hi everyone, how are you? Yo, Cece, I just saw what you sent me on Instagram. Girl, yo, I've been in situations like that. Hi Jeannie, how are you? Alright guys, we're gonna do like 10 minutes of yes or no's. Just no love questions, no questions about anyone outside of yourself. So we can start now. Alright. Oh shit, I have all these messages. I don't even fuck. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's get okay, great. That's some music. How's everyone doing? Happy Friday. No, I don't like that. All right, let's see. Do you guys got plans for the weekend? It's a little chilly over here, but we'll probably like cook out on Sunday. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm doing for yes or no, CC till 5:20, and then I'll start the questions. If you want to post your questions now, you can. So I'll be dancing my samba hip hop pieces at the parade with my daughter. Okay, what is that? Cece, I mean, Jeannie, you got the Page of Pentacles. That's a yes. Oh, that's a carnival. Okay, got carnival. I was like, what the fuck is that? I'm obsessed with this. Obsessed. 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 Girl, I know what a fucking carnival is. When you said Naval, I was like, what is that? Okay, okay. Okay, I know what you mean. Yeah, that makes sense. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, everyone. Um, yeah, that does sound fun. Was that the costume you posted the other day, Cece? Is your daughter like performing? Okay. Oh, you are nice. That sounds like fun. All right, so we got Cece. This isn't gonna be a really long live because I have to be off by 7, but then I'll be back on tonight. Oh, you know how to make tofu, Jess? You said it's a workout. Listen, yeah, anything dancing. You know, I lost a lot of weight before doing Zumba alone. That's all I did was Zumba. And when I tell you my body was cut up though, like you'd be surprised. That's why I like those kind of workouts because you work out all your muscles. People think you're just dancing, but no, they'll put you. I have this girl that I paid for a year of training stuff. She does like 15-minute workouts, but them workouts be having me cut up too. Just I was just thinking before I came out, I'm like, yo, you've made me so happy this week. Like, let me tell you, seeing movement like that, like that's what I was saying. Listen, to the people that want to keep waiting for their shit, keep waiting for it, cause y'all gonna just keep waiting. Meanwhile, we over here just getting our shit overnight. And hips hurt. Yeah, when I was doing Zumba, oh my God, it was insane. Like, and we only did Zumba for like 6 weeks because after that, like, I don't know, I was just doing my own stuff. But yeah. All right, adding you, Jasmine. Me too. I like moving. I'm not really into all that. Like, I mean, I would lift weights and stuff like that. I still do all of that now. But yeah. All right, guys, we got like, I'm gonna just do four more. No, I'm not gonna do that. Mm, 5 more minutes of yes or no's. Yeah, this girl, so she does a lot of like really crazy, like, different type of twerking. But twerking, that's working like your ankles, your thighs, like everything. Um, why are you laughing, Jess? The extra firm tofu. Yeah. I've only eaten tofu if it's made, like if I was at a restaurant. I've never made it myself, but I also, it's been a minute since I even, that was like, oh my God, the last time I had tofu was, whew, let me see, like 3 or 4 years ago. I feel like that's something I've never craved, but it was at a work dinner, and like our boss actually ordered the food and he had us trying like different things, and I thought it was amazing. Just not something I crave. Yeah. I be like that too, Jess. You know what? I feel like now I'm more like, I think it's the I'm confident um affirmation that I threw in my old self-concept stuff that honestly like makes me feel like whatever. Because now I feel like I'm way, 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 way more outgoing. I'm like, fuck that. Even with like my parents, because I'm usually like more reserved, like with them, I just be like, whatever, I don't care. Yeah, I don't crave tofu. I would, um, but my kids pretended to be vegan, so you was open to it. Yeah. I just am so excited, y'all. That sounds good, Jess. Actually, that actually sounds really good. Like I would try that on a Caesar salad with croissants and that and like crispy tofu. All right. Does anyone have a yes or no? If not, I'm gonna just go ahead and get into donations. I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes and we are done. Um, yo, talking about gassy. I got some funny shit to say, but I'm not gonna say it on here. But yo, there was the one night that I was like, what the fuck is going on? Wait, what question? See, will my client pay me? Yeah, that's a good question. That I don't mind asking. Will Cece's client pay her the money she owes her? Let's see. Will Cece's client pay her the money she owes her? The depth card is a yes for me. Let me just get one more. Because it's about transformation. Hold on. Yeah, I feel like she is. I feel like you may be waiting a little bit because the three of swords try to come out. But I'm getting a yes. Hi, IJ. How are you? 500 on what? On hair? Hi, Gypsy. How are you? And Cece, you could start posting. Gypsy and IJ, if you guys have a yes or no, you can post it now. Just can't be about, love. Oh, that's the one. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I would. And she would never get an appointment with me, I'll tell you that, unless you pay up front. I've never had clients who, like, it's crazy because I was just saying, like, sometimes, like, in the area where I do hair, um, yo, there's 8 people here. How is there only 6 likes? Like, step it up, y'all. That's why I don't do the free shit anymore. And I don't care if y'all get mad. Um, in 18 years, yeah, I'm trying to be professional, but I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I feel like yeah, that's why I don't do that kind of stuff. Listen, I just told my sister, her coworker hit me up about doing her hair. I just gave her the price. I said, I didn't hear back from her, but I don't do discounts either. I do that for people that I random times, like, my loyal clients, I'll just be like, I'll give them their regular price. And then when it comes time to pay, I'll be like, no, just give me this. But these are people that sometimes tip me $150 extra. Will my ex pay me? All right, so IJ, you got the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands. You see me being successful in my fitness journey this time around. Oh shit, we gotta know. But remember, you decide what it is. We could close this for yes or no's, guys. Hi, I had an interview. All right, for Natasha, I had an interview yesterday. Will I get the job offer? Will she get the job offer? Will Natasha get the job offer? You got the star. That is a yes. Discount only for like my super yeah, that's who I'll do for my like super regulars, like the ones that or like they tip me a lot. Like I'll sometimes throw in like a free treatment or like a free haircut. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. And I always do like little discounts like here and there for like in general. Like I'll probably do like a summer like first day like summer season, not for the whole season, but first day of summer sale. All right, Cece, you could post, my love. Yeah, my thing with money too. I know when you first listen, I loan somebody $5K. They pay back like 300. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you, cutting that loss, it was what it was, and I'm gonna tell you, it's so crazy because I was telling we were talking about this yesterday. So like there's a segment where Mace and they're talking, Cameron, and Mace talks about how he lost out on millions, but then it was returned to him when he started the podcast or whatever. And I'm like, I was telling my sister about that because she's, somebody else owed her like a lot of money, more than 5K. And I was like, you know what's crazy? I said, I literally, the reason why I cut the loss was because last year I got 2 free trips. I got a free iPad. I was like, I can tell you, like, when me and my sister bought our Nicki Minaj tickets, we were supposed to be like on row like eight or 10, I think it was. 8, 9, or 10. And when we got the tickets, when I downloaded the tickets, we were in row 3. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, then there was plenty of other things that I'm like, I got for free. There was plenty of other things that just fell on my lap, like literally cash out of nowhere. But I was like, I've always said like amazing things happen to me. So I just cut the loss because everything that I got for free or that was tripled, doubled was way more than that 5K. So sometimes you just got to cut your losses and keep it moving. But I tell you one thing, I do not lend out money at all. At all. Oh shit, let me get started because you know what? I got to be off by 7 for my other session. Um, it's more than 5K shit. Yeah, I would definitely I would try to get it from her because I did try. But after a while, I was like, you know what? I'm giving myself a headache. All right, so let's see. Why is Alicia hitting Cece up about Aaron? So you ready for the T. Evans? Oh, Aaron, the guy, Aaron. Yeah, ex called me again yesterday. RSK. Then she proceeded to just spill her heart out to me about that man. Take the L, learn from it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't learn people money. And I mean, like, I've had conversations with people. It was like, I'm in such a bad place. Like, nope, I hate to be that way, but unless I feel it in my heart to help out, I just don't. And at that now, I just look at it as this, like, if I lend someone money, first of all, I'm not lending you no more than like $50. That's one. But I'm going to just give it to you. Let's see for Cece. Why is she hitting Cece up? The Eight of... Okay, hold on. We got the Sun, the Eight of Swords. I feel like it's up and down with them. Something is... Hold on. This is a lot. Slow down, Spirit. Because I'm trying to understand this energy. The Nine of Cups. The Queen of Wands. I feel like she's looking for like closure. She's in her head about something. So this is the only thing I can confirm. Wait. Wait, do you want to do that for a second question? Because that's a different question from this one. Um, the thing with her, I feel like she's in her head about him. Something, so this is the thing. If they're speaking, like if they're in any kind of communication, I don't think it feels like it's very like shaky. Um, But this is the thing. I don't even feel like she wants to be with him. Like, this is really weird to me. Weird energy because she comes in as someone that doesn't want to be with him. She's happier without him. But I feel like maybe, when you are stuck on somebody, it's like you kind of know that you're doing so much better without them. But like you're doing so much better without them, but at the same time you still want to be with them. Does that fucking make sense? Because that's what I'm getting from her. Because when she alone, she looks like she's very secure. She looks like she's very like confident within herself. But let's see, why is she still calling Cece though? That's what she says. So maybe that's what she's portraying. But then on the inside, could make sense too because the Eight of Swords is about your inner turmoil. So maybe like on the outside she's trying to pretend like she's this person that she's really not. You don't care. You still care. Yeah, exactly. I feel like she does. I feel like she does, and I could see that here. The Ace of Swords, she's trying to get clarity. This is the thing. I think she's trying to figure out if you're still fucking with him, right? Because this is the thing. If you're still fucking with him, she doesn't know because Why would she know? Yeah. Yeah, see, they have a very toxic attachment, which is what I was saying. Like, she knows that doing so much better without. She's doing so much better without him, but she's also choosing not to let this go. The King of Swords, I don't think he's talking to her. Wait, I can't see. He begging her. I told her I'm cool. I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna clarify that because I don't feel like he is. I don't feel like he is. Because what I'm seeing here is him not speaking to her. Hold on, because I can't see the comments. What? Hold on, I'm just turning on my iPad because I can't see the comments. Mm-mm. Bro, show up. Come on. Oh, welcome, IJ. See, I can't see the comments. Hold on. Oh, you said her prostitution. I'll still clarify. I'll do like a yes or no. I just wasn't trying to waste a whole like in-depth question on that. I don't care. You don't care. You still care. Yeah. Aaron was also won't leave her alone. She sent me screenshots. He begging. I told her I'm cool. See, you know what she's doing? Um, you know what she's doing? She's trying to okay, this is what she's doing. My thing is why she's still calling you. If she's so confident, and this is let's take Tara out of it. If she's so confident, why is she still calling you? So what's happening is she's not confident that he's done fucking with you. Why? Because she wanna fuck with him too. That's what that is. She wants to fuck with him too, but she's trying to figure out if you're still fucking with him. So yeah, that whole thing that she's not trying to fuck with him, she needs to stop lying. She needs to stop fucking lying. Because if you're so confident that if he's back, my thing is this: why are you accepting money from him, or why are you accepting DoorDash from him? When you don't want to be with someone, you don't accept shit from them. She's tripping off of you, yes. Does she know what you look like? The Seven of Pentacles with there's communication with them for sure, but I think it's slow communication. I feel like again there's a toxic connection here where she enjoys this attention that she gets too. Um, yeah, that she needs to get the fuck out of here. I can't stand when people do that. Like, if you really don't want to be with him, you wouldn't accept anything from him. And especially if he's such a toxic person to her. Look, the star is here. So when it comes to her, I'm all right because we were asking about her. Why is she reaching out to you? I do feel like she's trying to get confirmation as to what's going on with you and him. Do I feel like things are 100% with them right now? No, I think that things are moving very slow, and they're moving slow because she doesn't know if he's still dealing with other people. Um, I don't know if there's other women involved. I don't see them here, but it feels like she may think that there is. The Six of Cups. Yeah, like the Three of Pentacles. There it goes. She feels, yeah, like there's a like she's trying to figure out if he's like spreading his seeds everywhere. So, um, yeah. Yeah, she's trying to figure out what's going on with y'all. The thing with them is they have this history, Cece, and look, it's coming in a very toxic way, very toxic history. So I think that all she was doing was trying to like temperature check of the girls he talks to. Oh yeah, man, you need to block her. Let me see if I get anything else. What does Alicia want from Cece? The Hermit. What does she want from Cece? I feel like you're gonna hear from her again. Yeah, you're definitely gonna hear from her again. Um, so the hermit is here. The hermit is very wise. He has a lot of wisdom. That's you. So she's trying to get the whatever information that you have. Um, that's what she's trying to get. I feel like it was a temperature check. It was definitely a temperature check. Like what are they still doing? Like, messing with each other. I just want to see what else. She does. You see what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, she not done with him. Like the 4 cups. I don't feel like she believes that you're not dealing with him. Is she younger? Why do I get like 28? The high priestess, the 2 of Swords girl, yeah, she's coming up as the Empress in the reverse. Very insecure, and she's not able to really understand her intuition when it comes to him. Very, very uncertain, contemplating, a lot of contemplating. She's 29. Yo, I saw 28. So I was close. That's crazy. I knew it. She shows up, her energy shows up as someone a lot younger, but I saw 28. Listen, I've been on point. I mean, I feel like I'm usually on point, but yeah, that was pretty close. I want to ask, are they prostitutes? And then you can post your other question. Are Alicia and her sister prostitutes? Yeah, she knows it's unhealthy. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's what I said in the beginning. Like, she knows she could do, but like she does so much better without him. But there's that attachment. Oh, are they prostitutes? I mean, I'm getting 2 yes cards. And for me, like sometimes the 9 of Cups, even though I do like the 9 of Cups is not a bad card, but it is a card. When I studied this card, like when I was really studying tarot, when I studied this card, this is a card that sometimes can signify like being sometimes a little ungrateful. Like, you have a lot of great things, but then you're like, I'm still missing something. But kind of waiting for it to come in instead of like going up, getting up and getting it. Are you talking to Alicia? All right, let's see. Oh my God, I just heard he think y'all crazy. He may be telling her you lying. You was lying. Let's see. How does Aaron... She always... Oh, she probably trying to act like... I don't know why that just reminds me of my ex's. I don't even know if they together or not. But at the time, she was supposed to be his ex. But she was doing the same thing for like days. She was like texting me and she's like, oh, look, he want to take my daughter out to the park. And I told him no. And I'm like, he don't even be taking his daughter out. Right, who's still lying in 2025? But you'd be surprised. What does Aaron think of the whole situation of Cece? What does he think, Spirit? Okay, the Sun. The 8 of Pentacles. I don't know why I get this, like, hold on. He's trying to act like it doesn't bother him, but it does. Like I'm getting like a very nonchalant energy, but then with the Ten of Wands, it tells me that he is a little burdened by it. But I feel like it's burdened by the fact that you now know about him. The Two of Wands is here clarifying that. Yeah, I think that hmm, he's not sure. Like I feel like he's trying to figure out why it bothers him that you know this side of him. Does that make sense? My clients, girl, girl. Yeah, look, the Hierophant with the Eight of Swords. So I feel like there's like embarrassment too. So this is his thing. He's trying to act like he don't care. Like he's like, yo, like he may try to point the finger like you're lying, you're crazy, whatever, right? But I feel like he would do the same if it was like if he were talking to you and not her. Like he will make it seem like she's crazy. Does that make sense? Um, but he's in his head because right now, like you kind of know the Hierophant is all about wisdom too. It's like the knowing, the knowledge. So the knowledge that you're gaining, that when it comes to him, it's putting him in this Eight of Swords energy. Yeah, look, girl, I feel like you're gonna hear from him at some point. Like he's gonna get real impulsive and like come in. Um, that Seven of Swords. He, you know, you can't trust him. You know you can't trust him. But I want to get more on the Seven of Swords. I'm gonna have to turn my fan on. Girl, look. This we got the seven, the eight, and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, he's I feel like the reason why he hasn't reached out, I don't know if he has, but if he has not reached out, um, I feel like the reason why is there's embarrassment. Look, he knows that like he can't now is so who he was pretending to be is no longer able to show up. Now he has to like his true self is here. So the Knight of Wands tells me there's like up and down energy like of whether to come in or not. But the Knight of Wands is a very big action taker. Like he could be very impulsive. So this for me tells me like at any given minute you could hear from him. Look, the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. I do feel like he's gonna try to come in and try to either offer an apology or like just have some type of like conversation with you, but it's gonna lead to an argument. Show me the Five of Wands. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. Because whatever he's trying to do, I feel like it's an apology, but an apology that turns into a disagreement. Because I feel like you're gonna be like, well, shit. If we talking right now, we gotta know what's up. Like you gotta tell me what's up, and I don't feel like he's gonna be ready to. The Page of Swords is here, so I do feel like he's possibly wondering what you're thinking, especially with that Nine of Swords being up here. He's wondering what you're thinking. Do I think that he is officially involved with anyone? No, because this Five of Pentacles is by itself. Show me more. The Justice card in the reverse. Look, he still has some type of feelings, attraction for you. And look, I got the Page of Wands here with the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm getting a conversation. Him wanting a conversation, but again, I just don't feel like he's gonna be 100% honest. Yeah, the Seven of Wands. Show me one more. Okay, we got a few. I'm gonna just take them. The Five of Swords, the Nine of Cups. Do you see this Nine of Cups? Like, do you see how it could come off as a little bit cocky? So, yeah, I feel like there's gonna be conflict here because I do feel like he's gonna come in and not be very honest and open. But then you have the Seven of Cups with the Knight of Cups. So I feel like right now, to be honest, like he's thinking about you a lot. And again, had it not been because that you talked to this girl or her sister, he would have been came in. There's still feelings here because the Knight of Cups is all about like following his heart. And I got the Ace of Wands with the World. I'm telling you, I feel like you're gonna either see him, like he'll try to pop up, or you're gonna talk to him. But he's gonna take some action. I just feel like he may let some time go by to get past the embarrassment. So yeah. Oh, IJ, you get to hear the full affirmation tape, and I'm gonna make two for SP. I'm gonna do the girl version, and I'm gonna do the boy, the men. And I'm not gonna use SP because I don't hate using SP. I just use that because it's the most common. But in the actual like meditation affirmation tapes, I mean they're semi meditation, but yeah, I'm not gonna use SP because I don't like SP. I'll never use SP. But I'll probably use like my man, or like for you, for the man, my woman. I was talking to my brother this morning about it, and he was yo, you know what's funny, Cece? Because my guy best friend, oh my God, well I call him my guy best friend, but he's really my brother, and my brother had told me about my ex too. He's like, he not about that life, like wanting to commit and stuff like that. Because there was a few times where he was supposed to go with me to visit my brother, and there was always some bullshit with him. Listen, I'm gonna offer. I just was figuring out the whole how to make the tapes where, so I can I was already making affirmation audios, right? But this is the thing. When you're doing these tapes, it has to be like repetition, right? So I didn't want people to stop a tape, restart it, stop. Where it's like if we do like at least 10 minutes, or I could record like 15 minutes. I personally don't like that whole 30-minute stuff. That's just me. Because I lose my train of thought, or I start to fall asleep. But the 10 to 15 minutes to me is a good amount. But now I know how to do them so that I could like actually get, if people want to get them like personalized. I have a few that I'm making. I just have to be like when I'm alone, because my family is loud, y'all. They don't be caring. Yeah, my guy best friend, he be like, one time he was like, girl, he's like, you know what? You want to keep fucking with him? This was my ex. That's on you. Don't come crying to me. The next time I went crying to him. And you know what I told him? I still came crying to you a few times. He was dying. Now he has a daughter. So I'm like, shit. I was like, listen, you was trained. Because I was like your play daughter. We laugh all the time about that. I'm like, Ken's my little sister. My little sister slash niece. And the good thing about the tapes, like you guys could loop them. Like when you guys are like when you're working, Cece. Like even if you talking to your clients, because that's how I loop mine. Like I record my affirmations, and what I do is even while I'm doing hair, they're just playing in the background, and so it's background noise. Background noise still registers in your brain, in your subconscious. Yeah, exactly. Muscle memory. All right, so that was CC. Wait, did we do the prostitution code? Yeah, we did, right? Yeah. All right, so just you can post. Girl, she wanted to be with him. She needed, you know what? I tell people all the time, like, when you admit to yourself what you really want, you'll know. Even when you're going through healing, when you admit to yourself that, you know what, I gotta take some accountability in some of this bullshit, some of these decisions, I feel like you tend to heal a lot faster. Yeah, insecure. Yeah, exactly. Um, Wait, I want to use a different deck. Yeah, she is. Wait, did you ask? I asked you, did she, has she seen what you look like? Cece is light skin with light green eyes. Right, your eyes are green. And she got like red hair. And she's not like, she not skinny, she not thick. She like medium size, like perfect. And Cece be looking gorgeous all the time. So yeah. Off this old lady. You are not the fuck old, bitch. Do not even play like that because I'm 38 and I am not old. Yeah, she has curly big hair. Yeah, the copper red, that looks good on you. Where is my remote? My light? Oh wait, I turned it off from over here. And I'm sorry. Okay. We is not old. We are young. Really, IJ? Oh, she does, IJ? Mmm. Not get a red wig. Yo, Jess, you fucking crazy. Jess be having me dying, y'all. That's why she became my manifestation buddy. We've been manifestation buddies now for a minute. Y'all don't know, me and Jess be getting so much movement on shit because we really just live in our world. But we also practice manifestation. We also practice. Well, I don't want to say practice, but we live it. Like we don't just, how do you say that? We don't just do it like on and off. Like we do it on, like we actually like embody it. I gotta to get the remote and another deck. Hold on. See, I'm distracted today. Well, I'm not distracted, but I'm chit chatting. Listen, my just got so much movement this week that I'm like, bro, I want more. Not for me, but I'm saying like, all right, Jade, let's go. Let's go. Wait, I know you like this deck. How did Jay feel about the stories I posted today? I gotta get a new tablecloth. Girl, and you can. As a matter of fact, so I coached four of my friends when I was like putting stuff together. And one of them actually, she was having like some fertility issues. And she said after some test results, like I had told her what to do. And she said after they told her, like there was like there'll be some difficulties with her conceiving and stuff like that. She said, girl, it's like the test results never existed. I was like, yeah, that's how that shit works. I taught her how to revise. That's what it was. Specifically for her, how to revise and how to affirm going forward. And because she's a Christian, like she used her own beliefs. Yep, she was like, girls, like they never existed. Like she was like, it's like, and actually I was talking to her today, but we're supposed to have like a follow-up call next week because she's on vacation. But she was like, yeah, I meant to tell you that. Like she was like, I literally was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, see, it's very simple. Once I learned about revision, I actually, because see, revision, I never played around with it. Like, I never cared for it. But once I did it this year, and I was like, oh shit, like, you really can revise a lot of shit. I've been doing revision for a minute. How did Jay, he came out as himself. The King of Wands. The World card. Girl, he is absolutely invested. The World card, if you look at this World card, it's like she's literally standing on top of the world, like on a, you know what a hula hoop is, right? Like she's just standing there, but she's so protected, all that light behind her. So I really feel like how he's feeling, very interested. Very interested, very like, do you see like he's like in a daze? Yeah, you can manifest anything. That's why I say you like I had someone tell me, why would I manifest it when I could just claim it? Okay, let me know how that goes. Let me know how it goes, because it's not just claiming it. But let me know how that goes. Like I feel like people try to make it seem like manifestation is a bad word. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. The Four of Pentacles tells me he's like investing. He's like literally, oh my God, did I not tell? Remember, oh my God, I just remember what you told me. Didn't I say something about him being like constantly checking to see if you post it? You're welcome, Cece. And you said today he was like first in line to see your story. So yeah, he's just wait. I want to clarify. Does he have the notifications on? Girl, yes. He does. And look, the Queen of Cups is there. He has the notifications on. So he knows when you're coming, like when you post. And now I will say, because I just got this energy where he's like, fuck. Like, you know how it shows up on your screen and you just like, just click on it, but you didn't mean to. Like, you just scrolling on your screen and you just clicked on it. Like, that's what I feel happened to him. Like, the Page of Wands. I'm telling you, he's going to talk to you, Jess. Like, come out of his shell. The Page of Wands, again, feeling very free, very outgoing. Like, I feel like the posts, again, I think these posts, and I remember when you first was talking about doing them, I felt like you were going to start getting more attention from him. So you're showing up as very outgoing, very like fun, enjoying the moment, having a good time with the sun here. So this is like actually bringing him in. Hi, BG, how are you? Let's see. Oh, shit. The Fool. Yeah, I'm telling you, I just feel like because your energy is so free, it's not so serious, it's not so reserved. Like he's looking at you as like very outgoing, again, having fun, and he's very like invested in what you're doing. How he's feeling. Look at these cards. Like she's not look at how she's doing. She's just looking up at the sky. Look at her looking up at the sky. The Fool looking up at the sky. The World card looking up at the sky. So this lets me know that he's like, all right, is she like, he may feel like you're not even, whatever you've been doing, you've been balancing out the scale. Remember, I talked about that. Like, if you're pouring, you have to pour 75% into you. This is my belief. Again, these are my beliefs. 75% goes to you, 25% to your desires or to whatever, to anything outside of you. There's nothing outside of you, but you get what I'm saying, Jess. So I feel like because you have concentrated more in the past like 2 or 3 weeks on you, like you just said it wasn't a thing where you just said I'm a pretend like I'm working on me. You literally just brought the focus back to you. It is bringing now his focus is on you. And we learned this even like in manifestation. They tell you like that's why self-concept is important, is the foundation. That's why like doing things that make you happy, not hyper focusing on your desires or like what's going on with them, brings that balance because everything is within you. So that's what's happening. You pulled the attention from him per se and then brought it back to you. Thank you, BG. We'll add you. So this is good. because now the attention is all on you. The Seven of Wands. This card is not, to me, in this deck, is not like the Seven of Wands in the other decks where it's like very like challenging or whatever. This to me gives me meditation. And again, to me, it's giving, he's hyper focused on you. He's hyper focused on you, even if he's not quite making, well, he is making moves, but even if they're not exactly what you're wanting just yet, it's kind of like inevitable. Like the King of Pentacles. He could also be wondering if you have somebody in your life. So, and I think I had, yeah, like the King of Cups is down here. So with 3 kings being out here, I feel like he is, he could be wondering if you have, like, if there's someone in your life. But that's not stopping him from coming through, because he has been coming up as the King of Pentacles too. So that's what I have for you, Jess. I'm like so excited for you. When you text me that today, I'm like, yo, yes, that is what we've been seeing in these readings. Finally, they're coming to the 3D. So it's like your 3D is finally catching up. That's why I say whatever's happening today is old news. You decide what happens next. Make sure you guys like the stream, like the stream. I was gonna say like the screen. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Jess. Thank you. All right, Jasmine, you can. All right, wait, I have your question. Hold on. Energy around your manifestation with age. All right. Let me change the deck. Energy around manifestation with age. Energy around just manifestation with age. Wait, energy around Jasmine. That's a just. Yeah, I love this deck too. Energy around Jasmine's manifestation with age. What is the current energy? Did you guys ever hear from Dawn? I know Link says she didn't. I haven't. All right, we got the Ace of Cups. The Fool. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you can post your question now. I'll timestamp it if you're not here. The Seven of Wands. The Six of Wands. The Sun. So with the Ace of Cups, I'm seeing a new beginning, a new proposal. This is like, you know, full on love. This could talk about a new baby too. This could talk about like a new baby, a new proposal, whether it's like to be in a commitment, whether it's marriage, that's in the air, right? Like that's there. You do have the Fool, which talks about taking a leap of faith, a new beginning. So I am getting new beginning here. With the Eight of Pentacles tells me like hard work being put in towards a long-term commitment, working really hard towards it, putting in the effort. I do have the Seven of Wands, so I want to clarify. Why is the Seven of Wands here? The Death card. Give me one more. That's too many. So with the Eight of Pentacles, I'm actually getting you putting in some hard work because I just got like feminine energy there. So yeah, I feel like, so this is the thing. So it seems like either you're putting in the hard work or needing to put in hard work um when it comes to this connection, whatever that is, whatever energy you're putting into it, I see maybe needing to put more work into it. But with the, because the Seven of Wands to me is about challenges, right? It is about challenges. It is about standing your ground, but I see those challenges coming to an end because we do have the Death card. So whatever challenges you're facing now when it comes to your manifestation, they will be over. They do lead to long-term commitment. So you do have a lot of long-term commitment energy here. Um I feel like all in all, like when it comes to the energy, so I'm getting a lot of your energy here. I don't really have his energy, but what I'm getting is you feeling victorious, you receiving the rewards for the hard work that you're putting in. Like you're getting the attention that you're wanting or receiving that reward that you've been waiting for. To me, the sun is also about like happiness. Positive energy, good news coming your way. So I do see that coming in. Of this energy, I've been super consistent, really just knowing it's already done. Yeah. The Ten of Wands and the outcome. Let me see. With the Queen of Pentacles, just make sure you're not burning yourself out, because the Ten of Wands to me is like doing too much and getting burnt out, and then kind of what happens is when you get burnt out is that you start to like fall back into old habits because you're just like, I'm doing too fucking much and I'm not seeing results. So either whatever you're doing, either don't check for the results, or if you are going to check for results, just make sure that you're balancing out how much effort you're putting in. Like I was telling Jess, is like 75% should be your focus, and then 25% your desires. So that's what I'm getting. Like, just make sure that you're nurturing yourself during this time, because there could be some burning out coming up for you, because it is in the outcome. So that's what I have for you, boo. And remember, like I tell everyone, you decide what happens next. Yeah, I don't even, honestly, I don't even care about it. Like, I don't know. I just don't, I guess, you know what? That's how I know I'm back in my energy, because I never really paid attention to the 3D. Like, I just started using that terminology when I started to get into, like, when I started to get mentored to coach. Like, I started really using the 3D terminology, because I never really, even if I did, and just know she's been my manifesting buddy for a minute, even if I did, I would just be like, you know what, I don't give a fuck. I think that I started to, like, when shit was going the opposite way, I started to pay too much attention, and I started to give way too much definition to the 3D. To me, it just is what it is. If that makes sense. Right, Jess? I would be like, no, I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck the 3D. Like, and I wouldn't even say 3D. I'll be like, yo, I just saw this shit, and I'll be like, you know what, fuck it. Like, whatever. Because we're not separate from anything. Oh, and I do have a law of assumption and self-concept course. I got to post that one. That one, I'll go really into details about what the 3D is to me, how to ignore it, what ignoring it means, and all that stuff. Can you add Brianna? All right, so BG posted her question. And like what awareness is to me, I'm gonna like the way I'm going to teach law of assumption, and the way that I feel it has worked for me is like completely different from what a lot of the other coaches have it. And it's just based on my experience. All right, so for BG, let's do 10045. Let's do, I want to do the Light Seers deck. All right, so wait. No, this is her patient is here now. Hold on. Wrong question. Hold on. Here it goes. I know I saw it already, but I like to have it on the screen. Will BG see Tony in the next 7 days? The Hermit. The Knight of Cups and the World. That tells me yes. I feel like, I don't know if you guys have not been talking or if communication has been slow. Or it was slow in the past. Let's say, because this is my past card. If it has been slow up until, like, let's say yesterday or something, then that energy is going to pick up because you do have the Knight of Cups. So it's him following his heart. I feel like you won't have to move a finger. I feel like even right now he may be feeling in this energy of like wanting to come towards you, following his heart in a romantic way. And you have the World card. So to me this feels like you're getting what you're wanting. So yeah, if you definitely have been like putting out that energy that you want to hear from him, you will hear from him. Let me see if I get anything else. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. So that is a big yes for me. And you have the Ace of Wands at the bottom. So I do feel, and like with the Emperor, I feel like if you haven't seen him in a while, like he's gonna initiate. Like let him initiate because I feel like he wants to. Because the Emperor to me initiates. So that is for BG. All right, IJ. What in the world? Let's see, IJ. Hold on, I know IJ put his question. Our energy around the manifestation beginnings. I'm not. Wait, IJ, are you here? Oh, okay. Not the stuck energy. All right. Okay, IJ got you. So what is the energy around the manifestation and new beginnings? You're welcome, BG. What is the energy around it? Oh, not my nail bending. That hurt. That hurt. Please like the stream, guys. Okay, so the Magician in here, we know that's a manifestation card. You are the one in power. So to me, this is always a reminder of like, remember, you're the one who decides what's happening next. You do have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like not the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. To me, the Two of Wands always comes out as a card of like, there's a plan here, but now you need to take the first steps. So like you, especially you, IJ, because you're in communicate, you have some type of communication with her. Like you need to start taking. This is the thing. A lot of people say, "Oh, don't take any action in 3D." But you can. You can take more action because you're in communication with her. As long as you're not like, proposing to her tomorrow for marriage or something like that. But you can kind of pick up the pace, change the pace, right? And this did come out in one of your readings where it's like, it's cool to send her motivation and stuff like that, but like what are we gonna expand on that, or are we gonna just continue to send motivation or like be motivational to each other? So I feel like that's another thing too, like needing to progress here, because this is a card of like needing to progress. Um, Communication was slow. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I feel like he's gonna initiate, BG. Yeah, look, the Fool is here in the reverse with the Six of Swords. So there is a bit of like stuck energy here. What is called when you're taking like action in your manifestation, like in the 3D, it's more so like inspired action. Like I said, not proposing, but I need to like kind of let go, because I'm seeing a bit of holding back. um I'm also seeing like you, the more you kind of, because I just heard personal transformation, so definitely focus. And I know you said that you're working on your self-concept. Do I feel like self-concept is end all be all? For some people it is, for some isn't, but do I feel like that's the foundation? Yes. My experience when I skipped self-concept, I feel like things took a lot more time to happen. And that could be my belief, that could be whatever. But for years, we've always heard when you put yourself first, everything else follows. That's how I feel like it is with manifestation too. Um, like the more you continue to like pour more into you, I feel like, yeah, things will start moving more. It's like right now there's a focus, there's a need to like change things up, but also pour more into you. Like she's not going nowhere. Like to me, this feels like unfinished business. So she's not going nowhere. Does that make sense? You said thanks for that, Rex. I'm gonna post to my man tonight, girl. No, we're always taking action, anyways. But we'll discuss that. By the way, Jess and IJ, you guys have the Glow Up membership, right? So, how do you guys feel about a little saturation session? Damn, tomorrow would be too soon. But maybe we could do our first saturation session next Saturday. And IJ, did you read the challenge? All right, let me do your readings because there's people waiting. My bad, y'all. I just get so excited. When Jess texted me last night about the challenge, she was like, "Oh my God, I've been saying this ever." And I was like, "Oh my God, me too." So make sure you're doing that after me. I'm gonna post a video too of like how I want you guys to do it. Doesn't have to be like any specific way, but you know, saturate. Whatever, however that is, saturate. And I want you to like daily just like look back and see what could, if something happened. All right, because I know Saturday just doesn't work, and I believe you don't either, IJ. I don't know why the fuck I know y'all work schedules, but I do. The Lovers, yeah, you see, like follow your heart. So don't be scared to take certain actions towards her, because the Magician also takes action. Like I said, do you have to 100% ever not take action? No, there is times where you want to, like. Even with my person, like I would like his stuff, I would comment on his stuff, I would like, and you already kind of do that, but then like I would start flirting with him, I would do like little shit, right? So it kind of showed him that I was interested, and he started to do kind of the same back. So that's follow your heart when it comes to doing things, to putting yourself out there. Be creative. um I'm also getting like, um she views you as like Prince Charming. So let's just say you did flirt, like you took it up a notch with flirting. She wouldn't take it as she wouldn't be offended by it. The Judgment card is here, so I do see change happening. To me, this is a card of rebirth. This is a card of like redemption, basically. So it's a good karma card, at least how it's in the spread. So you're gonna get your wish fulfillment. You're gonna get your good karma here. So don't worry, like you got this. You have the Lovers card, so I'm seeing more alignment with you and her. I'm seeing more harmony with you and her. Um, Sharing more about your values. I just heard. I'm also getting like things getting deeper here. Changing your self concept, yeah. The 10, oh wait, hold on. The King of Cups, there you go with the Ten of Cups. So, yeah, I feel like bringing more love and romance into this. And this could be you romancing yourself, romanticizing your life, right? And I think Justice put up a caption about that. So, like, using these moments to, like, again, pour into you, it's bringing the connection closer. You have the Ten of Pentacles here, which you get the Ten of Pentacles a lot. And, not only am I seeing like the love coming together, I'm also seeing like things with finances getting together, like coming together. A lot of security here. So she could be I feel like she's going to be bringing some security here or making you feel more secure. Yeah, the King of Swords, the Three of Cups. The Page of Cups and the Six of Cups. So this is the thing with you and her. There's a lot of, and I feel like we've gotten this before, like a lot of that, like familiarity energy. Like you feel very familiar to her. Um, it's weird, but it almost feels like you guys already made like happy memories. So maybe just thinking about, okay, I'm getting with Spirit's hand because I'm like, wait, what? So I feel like too, if you do visualize, like let's just say you're visualizing certain things, like be real detailed about what you're visualizing. When it comes to like you guys going out, going on trips, like, you know, stuff like that. Because to me, this is the mind, the King of Swords being here. So like being very clear when you're like, you can make your, can you guys hear me? All right, you guys should be able to hear me. When you're doing like, let's say, because we can all visualize, right? So let's just say you're visualizing, be very detailed. Like let's just say you're visualizing like you guys walking on the boardwalk. Like what are you wearing? What is she wearing? Like are you guys holding hands? Are you guys eating ice cream? Are you guys like, you know, then walking on the sand? Are you guys like hugging? Do you guys kiss? Like, you know, is it really sunny outside? Like get that detailed and then just keep replaying that. Because there's something here with like, I feel like you may have like that power of visualizing. I feel like everybody does, but there's certain people that can visualize something and it comes true. That has happened to me a lot of times. So like, but you just get very as detailed as you can. Don't make it a long visualization because you want to keep repeating it, right? Because repetition again is what creates. So do that because yeah, there's like something with you um visualizing, like already creating a happy memory. I hope that makes sense. Like you, yeah, like you're the one that's creating these happy memories. So there will be happy memories that will happen, the ones that you're creating. You see, yeah, like I'm gonna tell you something. I wasn't really big on visualizing until my mentor started teaching me like certain things to do. And I was like, oh my God, like she's very detailed when it comes to visualizing. And I never like thought that. So yeah, that's what I have for you, IJ. You see, yeah, yes, that's how you know. So maybe that's why that came up. That's so fucking crazy. Because I never knew, I didn't know you did that. So keep that same like visualization going because it's gonna come to fruition. Listen, I love that you guys are getting some movement. Listen, whatever it is, it's coming together. All right, who is next? All right, Bree is next. Bree wants messages from the universe. We can let me use the bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back. All right, my bad. I'm back. Is Bree here? If not, let's give her a timestamp. All right, so for Bree, we're gonna do 119, 119.49. All right, what is coming towards Bree? What does she need to know? Is it glitching or is it like good? Is it glitching? What does Brianna need to know? Okay. Shit. Damn. It looks fine. Okay. All right. So we have a new romance is blooming. Someone's fine on your social media. Yes, Jess. Oh my God. True love. Aquarius season. I was like, what the fuck? It hit my chest. The blast from the past. Taurus season. A sugar daddy or sugar mama. Oh, Bree, your manifestations. Abundance. Oh my God, y'all was about to do another backflip. Spiritual lessons. A family member reaching out. And going out and having good times, fun times, good times. A healthy relationship and your prayers are being answered. Just gave you 2 extra. So that is for Bree. And Jess, you are next. I'm gonna say we can close out donations in the next at 6:35. I'll be back on later to do our late night. Couldn't even get an answer. Energy check for June. Okay. I said okay. Okay. Sorry, let me fix the screen. I don't know what's wrong with it. All right, let's see. For just energy check for June. Hold on, sorry. Okay. You want to come out. The High Priestess, the Page of Pentacles. So the High Priestess is like, we know this is intuition, right? We know this is your inner voice, but this is your sacred knowledge. So I feel like this is also about the subconscious. So this is divine feminine energy, having high morals, also being very sensitive, right? Or it talks about sensitivity, trusting yourself. And I feel like you're going to be putting in a lot of, I don't want to say hard work. It's not hard work, but you're going to be more focused on like your sacred knowledge when it comes to like, tapping into your subconscious, feeding your subconscious. Like you're going to be feeling very grounded when it comes to June, right? Feeling very grounded. There could be some financial opportunities. You're going to be feeling very ambitious too. Mm-hmm. Like the Page of Swords, a lot of curiosity, but also too, the Page of Swords is all about new ideas with the Hierophant here, which is also about knowledge. So I feel like you're going to be tapping into new ideas or new ways of doing things, kind of keeping what you already know, but expanding it, kind of like using what you already know to expand certain areas. To me, the Hierophant is also about long-term commitments. Um, Look, you made this person. Let's see. Is that Jay? Is that Jay Spirit? That was too many cards for clarifying. Yeah, look, that's him. So I see him coming in feeling more ambitious too, like very action oriented. So he's going to be taking a lot of action towards you, like very driven to like succeed, make something happen. And also like kind of like defending his beliefs. So for him, it's like, to me, that feels like I believe that I could do this, so I'm gonna do it. Show me more, Spirit. Okay, the World, the Lovers, and the Three of Swords. Show me the Three of Swords, because I feel like this is the ending of that energy. Yeah, look. We're not gonna be in this energy of separation, letting go, or like being at a distance. I'm gonna put work in, even if it's slowly. The World card is here, so to me, this is him coming towards you. It's a travel card, but I'm getting physically like coming towards you. Like he could possibly like, oh my God, girl, I just heard hug. So take that how you will, because I just heard hug. So you may be getting a hug from this man coming in June. Could be sooner than that. I know the month is next Saturday. The month will be over, but I definitely feel like it's bringing some home and not completion, some fulfillment. But the end of this tough cycle with you and him is over. Very much in alignment with each other. We have the deep love here, the passion, the values, being in alignment, and very attractiveness. Okay, I feel like he wants to smell you. Like you've been posting with the perfumes, and I just saw it in my third eye, and I feel like he is definitely wanting to smell you up close. That's what I'm getting from the hug, girl. That happens, I am literally gonna run 6 miles. Like, not. The King of Wands, here we go. Action, action, action. You're also going to be in a natural born leader energy too. Girl, I just heard about want it, I get it. So I feel like you're going to be like spoiling yourself a lot in June. So like, let's just say there's something you normally wouldn't purchase, or like you wouldn't really like, care for. You're like, fuck that. Like, I want that. So I'm getting that too, but I'm also getting satisfaction here on both sides, you and him. Um, I'm getting overcoming challenges. The Ace of Swords. Girl, um, there's gonna be a lot of clarity between you guys in June. I feel like June is the month. And you know what? Let's not say that. Yeah, I'm gonna say that because fuck that. It's whatever we say. I feel like June is the month where you're gonna get a lot of clarity from him. There's gonna be success here and major breakthroughs. Major, 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 major breakthroughs. Listen, I am so fucking happy. Like, yo, Jess got a lot of movement, and I know she's gonna keep getting it. And I knew it was gonna I feel like whatever the delays were was just in your head. There's no such things as delays. You are very welcome. So that is for you, Jess. I'm gonna get ready for my little session. I mean, I still got time, but we could close. We could close shop. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm just waiting for my girl, it is. Yeah, I forgot that we even had that group. I forgot that we even had that group. That group was named that. Only just, yo. Only just. I'm gonna get some ice cream. Right. Right. I Jane. True, Jess. And we know the liquors be looking. Yo, did any of y'all go see Sinners? Oh, you did, IJ? I gotta look, check it out. For sure, gotta check it out. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm gonna go get ready for my session at 7, and I will probably see you guys like around 9, maybe sooner. We'll see. I think like 9, so I can stay on till like 11. So have a good one, guys. Love you all. See y'all later. Bye.